After a weekend of high temperatures and with a heat health alert still in place, is the capital ready for our changing climate?
Hello there, Clive. Familiar story for us once again today. Large parts of the country are going to stay dry and there'll be some very warm sunshine. It could be sunniest of all, perhaps, across some northeastern parts of England. Over the last couple of days, temperatures have reached 32 Celsius, 90 Fahrenheit. It's not quite as hot today, a little bit cooler towards the southeast, and temperatures probably reaching 30 degrees actually in Cumbria. But with that heat and humidity, there's the potential for some more torrential, thundery downpours today, likely to bring some flooding. And with the worst of the storms, we could get up to something like an inch of rain falling in the space of just 1 hour. Maybe a bit warmer than today, though, across Wales and also the southwest of England, with top numbers 27 or 28 degrees. As we head through the rest of the week, things certainly calm down a bit. A lot of dry weather. We're pushing away those thunderstorms, lots of sunshine, but it's not going to be quite as uncomfortably humid. It will be a little bit cooler and fresher, easier to sleep.
Good afternoon. Well, as you can see, it is another very sunny and hot day. Feeling humid as well, and the Met Office has a yellow weather warning in place for thunderstorms. Similar to yesterday, not everywhere will get the storms, but if you do, quite a lot of rain, short space of time, some hail, gusty winds mixed in there as well. But sunny spells elsewhere, and temperatures still in the high 20s, 27 Celsius, the maximum temperature.
Well, the weather over the last few days has given some gorgeous sights. Look at these two birds hitching a ride on that little deer, cheeky monkeys. Anyway, we've got plenty of lovely long sunny spells to come this week. It'll be mostly dry, but still that thunderstorm risk this evening and possibly a rogue shower here or there. But plenty of dry weather, still very warm and at the moment a bit humid, but that should start to ease up. So, right, let's take you into the outlook because that is staying very sunny indeed. You can see a slight gradual trend down in our temperatures, but still warm, still above average, and maybe a little bit more unsettled by the weekend, but that's a few days off. Let's take a look at the pollen. Well, that pollen is still a problem, I'm afraid, with this lovely weather, unless, of course, you've got a bit of rain, which should have cleared things out. Very high levels over the next few days of grass pollen and now nettle pollen, and wildflowers blooming as well. But from us all here, lovely King's Cross, enjoy your evening if it's dry. I'll see you later on. Cheerio.
Absolutely, it becomes only the first city in Europe to have two teams that have both won their versions of the treble, so something for Manchester to be proud of.
Well, we're going to go straight to the weather now. I don't think I need you to tell us what it's like in Manchester.
Sophie, you should have called me. I knew it was coming. It certainly was coming. A lot of hot and humid weather, though, through the day again today. Once again, temperatures into the high 20s, low 30s. In fact, in Threath, in Dumfries and Galloway, you haven't seen temperatures like this for 60 years. A very warm day indeed. It came at a price, though, with that humidity. As the afternoon progressed, the showers became quite widespread. We've seen over 7,500 lightning strikes this afternoon, over an inch of rain in an hour across the Highlands, Scotland, and also into Bedfordshire. It's a good job I took the cushions in from my garden. This was earlier on. In fact, some of the rain really quite torrential. Heavy downpours across my garden, so you can see. Cushion-free. I'm in the good books when I get home this evening. Temperatures a degree or so down. A subtle change in wind direction to more of an easterly will mean eventually we're starting to feel less humid, but there's going to be a lot of dry weather in the forecast. Clive.
A few showers today, Elizabeth. What's in store?
A few showers, plenty. It's so much drama in the skies today, Samantha. It was hot, it was humid, and there were plenty of thunderstorms around as well. Some really great weather watcher pictures that have come in, actually. Just look at this cumulonimbus clouds just building there. Certainly you saw what was going to happen before it actually did, and I would not like to be flying through that cloud, I have to say. I know that there have been some flight delays and cancellations, of course, and this is the result. Some heavy rain, localised flooding for many areas, including here in Strawberry Hill, gusty winds and some hailstones that are really quite large too for the UK. So here we go in Osterley, you can see all of the hail coming down from that beautiful cloud here in Pinner with a little funnel just starting to appear here. I bet there was some really heavy downpours from this one. But of course the shower's starting to fade away now, and there's still a Met Office weather warning in place for thunderstorms. It's valid until 9 o'clock, but of course as we've lost the daytime heating, then those showers starting to fade away. For the rest of the week, not quite so dramatic, a lot quieter. It's drier, it's sunny, and it will be turning a lot less humid as well, particularly from tomorrow night.
And the Met Office has issued an amber warning for severe thunderstorms across large parts of central England. That means there's likely to be heavy rain and floods, lightning strikes, strong winds and hail, no less. Becky's in Finchingfield in Essex, just outside the warning area. Becky, the hot weather very much still with us, despite all that.
It really is still with us, and it's actually very deliberate that we're outside that warning area, because it would not be a safe thing to do to be broadcasting when all that is going on. It's hot and it's humid. Welcome, as you say, to Finchingfield here in Essex, one of the prettiest and most photographed villages in the whole of East Anglia. Well, it certainly is a very humid picture. The clouds may have given some relief from the blazing sunshine, but they really only serve to make things feel closer and more oppressive, and you might feel more tired as well, because of course your body is working on overdrive trying to regulate your temperature in heat that rises into the 30s. Now, with hot temperatures and rising humidity, of course, they're the perfect ingredient for thunderstorms, as you mentioned. And we have seen over 20,000 lightning strikes just in the last 36 hours or so. It blows my mind. It's an incredibly lively situation at the moment. Now, that amber warning has expired, but the warnings were, as you say, escalated today when we had something called an MCS, a mesoscale convective system. Essentially, the thunderstorms banding together, giving more than a month's worth of rain in just an hour or so, with intense impacts, flooding as well, real impacts from that. We also have, of course, some weather warnings still in force for tonight, and to a lesser extent tomorrow as well. Let's get the detail then. Over the next few days, it's going to continue to be hot and humid, although it is going to feel fresher generally as we move through the next 24 to 36 hours, the risk of thunderstorms slowly diminishing. And then looking ahead to the picture for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, well, summer really starts to set in, but we do start to get, thankfully, some fresher air moving in from the south, so the risk of thunderstorms really starting to die away. Hot, sunny, high UV, so watch out, obviously, if you're out and about in the sunshine, and don't forget the sun cream, because definitely you'll know about it if you do forget it. Lots of lobsters around. Amazingly, it looks like the hot and sunny weather is going to be continuing for at least the next couple of weeks. British summer not looking too bad at all after all.
OK, Becky, thank you.